Hello friends, today altogether we'll have a small review of Chinese camp stove that I got recently from internet. The name of the stove is BRS 68, and that's the box that's being supplied. So what I like here, you can see the website. I haven't checked it yet, so hopefully it's working. And there's a phone number, website, there's some pictures, and there's the name of the company that been producing it. Here you can see the weight of the stove, 0.922 kilograms, and there's some specification here, so you can see how powerful it is, and the picture of the stove. And they call it here compact thermal oil stove. And once again, the mark is BRS 68. So let's open the box and what we'll see inside. Alright, so you see there's a nice cover, zip around with the handle. Yeah, so let's open up. That's quite sturdy. Let's open it up and we'll see. Alright, see the stove here. Alright, so if you look, you'll see the body, you'll see the windshield or wind protector. There's a pump, there's a key, there's a priming cup, there is a valve to reduce extra pressure, like basically safety valve. The bottom you see metal here and a little plastic all around here. Yeah, so this part is removable, and you can see the little stands here, so they can be moved. Yeah, this stove is really similar to a Soviet Russian stove called Shmel 2, and basically design, idea, almost everything is very similar. Yeah, they use different materials, they use slightly different pattern, but everything else is quite similar. And even the flame divider can be interchangeable, same size. I tried it already. The pump, it looks different, it has very different construction, but you can use the pump from the old Shmel 2. It will fit into this BRS stove. The size is slightly different, so Russian stove is a little smaller. Yeah, but as such, yeah, some parts can be from this stove, the old one can be used for this Chinese one, and vice versa. The pump from this stove will not fit into the Russian one, it's too thick. So, and right now we try to start this stove all together and see how it works. Working fine, so I'll use my priming liquid. I use usually methanol. I'll just put in a priming cap here. Not much, but yeah, enough. Yeah, got it. So let's give it some time, I think a minute. So it will prime, and then we'll start the stove. And we'll pump it a bit to create some pressure inside. You don't need so much because with this priming the tank will heat up and will create additional pressure. So it should work even with few pumps. Alright, be good. So yeah, it's on. It's a nice blue flame, and you can see the sound. Just in a couple of words, we can say the pluses and minuses of this machine, or we can say this is discount stove. Yeah, in general, it's based on this time-proven design of Russian stove, and this Russian stove actually worked well for, I don't know, 30-40 years, and it's still working, and they're still producing it in one of the post-Soviet country, I think somewhere in Kazakhstan. They're still making this type of stove. Another plus that some of the parts are made from stainless steel, so supposed to be durable. Another plus, I see that the few parts are interchangeable with this Russian stove, and if you cannot get it from Chinese manufacturer, from the website or somewhere else, yeah, you can easily get from old Russian stove from internet. Yeah, you can see plenty of it. So I would say that's some main pluses, and yeah, you can see it works steadily and without any problems. Yeah, beautiful actually. I would say what I would suggest to the manufacturer, maybe you can add to the set some rings or some little wrenches, just in case if we want to clear the jet, they clear the valve, in case if we want to replace the some parts of the pump. Yeah, so please add some rings to the set that you're supplying with that, and maybe some little wrench or anything you think will be useful. Yeah, so another thing I think it might be not very comfortable to use is this key. Actually, it's very good that you won't be able to lose it, but not a good part if you use large vessels, kettle or anything. So this part will be heating up, and you won't be able to operate this key with unprotected hand. So you would need some kind of tool, or you would need gloves to regulate the flame. So that's another suggestion to the manufacturer to think about it and to see they might come up with some solution here. Yeah, and one more thing, maybe it's for me only. So if you look at this old Russian design, you will see that they supply it with the a little aluminium kind of can, and with the lid that you can use for cooking as well. And I don't think so many people will be using this stove for hiking or to carrying it in the backpack. So mostly probably you'll be transporting it in the cars or bikes or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, maybe just add cooking vessels as a cover. Yeah, but this one is also not bad, but just maybe it's a habit, or just a piece of history. So if you use the aluminum cans, you might get the higher demand for this one for sure. Yeah, so I think that's it for now, and if you have any suggestions or anything to share about this stove, please comment, please write to us. And yeah, thanks so much, and use it and enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.